Hi, hello. It's 7 days.
I'm also here.
Yep.
I almost said I'm almost here.
Oh, yeah, oh.
Actually, I'm almost leaving.
Yeah.
For a moment because Lyric doesn't have a voice, and I've got to go get stuff to make sure she has a voice.
Yeah. That works.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Lyric, and that's Boris.
Yep. Alright, I'll go get you some water.
Thank you.
Professional stuff.
So professional. Oh, look at my lovely house. I've got an oven, and I've got some bookcases. Oh, I've forgotten how to... There. All bookcases. This is the important stuff that I'm doing in 7 days. Day 4? Oh no! Oh, I've got to actually play and win. What? Oh, I've got so much stuff in here. Do I? Oh, I have a blunderbuss, so I should keep that ammo. Get rid of that. What else do I get rid of? Get rid of that. Cotton, paper, leather. Wait. I've got too much stuff. Get rid of the beer. Although it's good for, you Boris. It's good for stamina, I think, yeah.
Did a water.
Okay. Alright. So I've got to get this house blood moon ready in 3 days. I don't think it'll happen. Let's make ladders. Are we getting any tax facts this stream?
Maybe, but I want to know whether you've heard from
my
your
boss.
Yeah, so that I know whether to click go.
Yeah. Oh no, is the answer. Right. Sorry. Boris was just looking at me and I didn't know because I'm looking at the screen.
Well. Oh,
let's crouch.
Hi, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
I assume that he's got to work, so he probably won't be here for very long.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, how long ago was your last 7-day stream? It was a couple of weeks, wasn't it?
About a week, I think.
I think it was older.
Oh.
I don't think we streamed all last week.
When was the last time you tried to do your tax?
Yeah, I think it was like that long.
Oh. What were you just trying to tell me to do?
To pause the stream running on your other screen because I'm downloading at the same time and we're just using all the bandwidth.
All the internet. Too bad. To a housemate.
And I don't know, it might just seem a little bit weird that it's been that long and I'm still doing my tax.
And I pressed the wrong button. And he hasn't done anything other than try and do his tax.
Yeah, this entire
He's been
time.
sat here waiting for my boss to put in my income statement.
Yeah, because I realised that you're my spouse.
Yes.
We are tax frauds by Charlie.
Oh no. Oh, bye.
We made a mistake last year.
Yeah.
Because I didn't realise that you were my spouse.
Oh, look at these random ladders. Oh, it's not random. I thought... Oh no. Okay. Hold on. I'll get back to where I was. So, I was looking at the building like this.
Oh, and you didn't realise that
I
section...
didn't realise that this whole section is another part of the building. I thought it was a flat wall and that this ladder was just hanging out in the middle of the just air.
That is a weird look.
Yeah.
Like, what
It's
is
a
this?
fire station. So it's bright red. Of course.
Are all fire stations just red?
Yeah? No, I don't know.
No, the one in this town's not red. Are all fire stations in
it's
America
red brick, isn't it? Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
I'm
but
really bad at using
Is that
ladders.
red? It's just a brick. Aren't bricks just red?
We
Oh,
live in a
red's
brick
just
house that's not red.
Oh.
All bricks aren't red. Was that your question?
Yep.
Oh.
It was more of a statement. All bricks are red.
I don't like walking on roofs in 7 days because they have a tendency to just cave in.
I don't think that's even intentional. I think the physics engine is just a bit weird, but I like that happens.
No, it is intentional. Like it's like a trap. You can build things to do that.
Okay. Because I know I've had some weird, probably different now, weird physics in this game.
Yeah, there is some weird physics. Alright. Well, I don't have to worry too much about my my day 7 base because this is gonna be it. I'm gonna be up here.
Oh, that's all cheaty.
That's not cheaty.
What day is it? 4. You've got 3 days. You can make your base space.
I don't. No, I can't. I don't have all the things I need.
So you're just gonna stand at the top of this and wait.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh!
What was that?
He jumped. I can't use. I shouldn't use up all my arrows trying to kill the zombie when I can
What are you
just.
doing? It's too inaccurate. You know how you just said you weren't going to use up all your arrows?
I'm using up all my arrows.
Just go down there and give it a whack.
I could throw my spear at him. I don't want to do that.
I wanted to
Is someone here?
Hmm?
Oh, that was probably a message in my Discord,
Oh.
which everyone can hear because that's how we do sound.
We really should change that. It's fine on mine.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of all
I
this
think
stuff.
I'm just going to launch
I
I think yours are right. I think she's just not pressed a button.
Yeah. So
Well,
like
then
she's
do we
doing
wait?
it now.
Okay. Because I'll get $1,400.
Yeah. Well, I'll get even more.
Yeah. I'm annoyed that I only get that much.
Yeah. I should take all my empty glasses to fill up water. I don't have any water. I got paint instead of water. That's no good. Get rid of my glue. I don't know what to get rid of. No. Got too many things.
Is that what you're planning to do now, is just get ready for this day 7?
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I have to do.
Apple asks if you're still using the letterbox as storage.
No, it ate all my stuff. Why do I have so many stone things? Scrap them. Yep. No, I'll keep my shovel.
I reckon once I lodge, and that would explain why I haven't gotten anywhere near as much tax back as I thought I would. I've got $3,600 of failure money,
What does that mean?
My hex help debt.
Oh.
Which is
yeah.
Because if you go to university in Australia, you can get a loan from the government.
Yes.
Which
an interest-free loan.
yeah, and
it's good. It's a good thing.
Yeah, it sits there for as long as you like until you earn over a certain amount of money, which I started doing, which meant that I had to start paying it back, which was quite annoying given that I failed everything to do with university, so I just have a debt or nothing.
Oh, well that is worse than my story. I have probably the most expensive diploma of art studies that you could possibly get, because that's I was doing a double degree, but I dropped out. But I luckily did all my elective subjects first, and it was enough to get a diploma, so that's good.
Yeah, Apple, we're doing tax facts again.
Yeah.
As we said earlier, I have been doing my tax since the last 7 days stream. I've not stopped this entire time. You've just sort of happened to stumble in again at another time when I'm still doing it. But really, hopefully by the end of the stream...
Yeah, we will have done our taxes.
Yeah, we'll have a resolution. We're waiting for the Xbox to submit some information that we require.
Hopefully she is actually doing it. I messaged her and she said she was going to go do it. But she says stuff like that a lot.
And I need her information in order to lodge mine. I was hoping that I would get Nightbot is telling us that Charlie's streaming when Charlie is not streaming because I'm just so bad at things. Disable.
Alright, I need to go find some water.
Yeah, and I'll delete that. Bitch. I don't know how to delete. There we go. I'm sure everyone wants to hear me slowly work out how to delete messages.
How to use Twitch.
Right. Yeah, I thought I was going to get back a fair amount because of what happened with my job. I went from the business that I worked for was sold between owners, and when it happened, they paid out all $11,000 of my leave that I'd never got to use. It would have been less if, the NiddTubers had happened.
We would have been so broke if the NiddTubers had happened.
And I would have been even more unprepared for
for
all of this work stuff. So I got all that paid out and got sorry, I think it just computer just there we go. Yeah, I got taxed a lot on that payout because 11 grand all at once. It sort of jumped me up into the next bracket, and I ended up getting like 4 grand of tax just on the payout. Now that means that I have earned that much more, which means that my help debt, the education debt that I've got to pay even more of that off, so I ended up getting quite a lot less. But I think once I've lodged this, I won't have any more help debt left.
Oh wow, that's good.
I think. So, and if not, I think I guess I shouldn't pay it out. It's
totally. Nope. No, not debt free. I'm sorry. That was.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're not debt free. You've got a car.
Yeah, I've got to pay off the car. But I might be able to do that soon too.
Oh.
And then I'll be debt free. And
Yeah.
then we move to Canada.
I'm wet. Oh, yeah.
That's what we've all decided.
No, don't drink it. Oh,
Oh, did you just drink some?
I drank
Are you gonna be all poopy?
No, I didn't get poopy.
Oh.
That's good.
Give it
Have I
another
got
drink.
97 Oh, it filled all of them at once. That's good.
How are you carrying around 97
97 jars of water. Oops, missed him.
This is what people want from a stream, right?
Yeah,
I just
tax
talk-
facts.
Yeah, tax facts. I just talk about my financial position.
Yeah.
Apple's been paying off his debt, so he's ready to go as well.
Excellent. I don't, apart from my Hex debt, I don't have any debt. I bought my car outright. It's not a good car.
Yeah, but I don't know if you remember this, Apple. No, it wasn't.
Oh.
It was related to what you said. Sal, on the last Knitaway, Sal was talking about how she treated her car buying in the past. She treats it as like a throwaway item. She drives it.
Wait.
She buys a car, a cheap car,
Yeah.
and then drives it till it dies, then just basically leaves it there, and buys another one.
That's
Drives it
fair.
till it dies.
I assume that's what is gonna. This is my first car, and it's still going.
You've already
It's-
driven it until it died once.
Yeah, it didn't have any brake pads, and I was worried it was gonna
Wasn't there-
blow up because
or
of
was
the
it-
timing belt.
Was it your mum's car that had the problem with the oil? Where
Oh,
you
that
just
was-
didn't put any oil in it.
No, we put too much oil in it.
Oh, too much.
I do not listen to my mum about car things now because she doesn't know anything. I trusted her.
And she broke down like a couple of days ago in Brisbane.
A tube burst.
Tube, yeah. But I was talked into buying a new car, which, although I like the car, good car.
It is a good car. It has seat warmers. Get a hot butt.
It makes you feel like you've wet yourself.
I've never thought that.
Oh.
I've never felt that.
We turn them on like to surprise people,
Yeah.
like because it's like nothing, hot butt. And whenever it happens to me, I think it's not a luxurious car, but I think it's a good car. But yeah, I think I probably shouldn't have. I think it's just bad financial advice in general to buy a new car. So I've been sort of hamstrung by that for a little while, having to make sure I can.
Pay the car loan.
Apple does that. He wets himself, I think, is what he's referring to.
Oh,
there.
right, yeah.
That's what I think, yeah. He says he got lucky with both of his last two cars, but didn't one of your cars get written off quite quickly, and then you essentially lost a job because of it?
Oh, no.
I don't know if you want everyone to know that, Apple, but there you now. You weren't at fault. I should point out. I think it was because the other person didn't have any insurance, which I was surprised would be a thing there. But it's not a thing here. You can't.
yeah,
can't
you have
not
to have
insurance.
insurance.
Like,
Although-
it's part of registration. I mean, you could be driving an unregistered car around, but then I think that would end up being like a criminal offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a couple of jobs ago. Apple. So I do have a fair amount of savings now. But Yeah, so that's what Apple said, that you're technically supposed to have insurance there, but you've got to be the one that arranges it. Whereas here, it just happens because it's included in your registration. Third party.
Oh, yeah.
Compulsory third party insurance is part of the registration thing. So if you have registered a car, you have insured it for third party, not for yourself. You've got to do your own insurance yourself.
Yeah. A little while ago, a lady reversed into my parked car, and then she yelled at me about it.
But when you called, she gave you her information, and then you called her, and then she seemed a little bit apologetic.
Yeah, she, I think she just got a bit too flustered. She wasn't, this is what she said to me when she was yelling about driving into my car. She said, I wasn't expecting there to be a car there. I didn't even look. I just backed out. And well, there's a problem right there. You gotta look when you reverse. But yeah, she was just a bit overwhelmed, I think.
I think that's pretty common.
Yeah.
Response is you make a mistake and you immediately go, it's everyone's fault but mine.
Yeah.
And a little bit later you go,
Oh
that
no.
was wrong.
I just yelled at some poor girl while she was at work. With clients watching from their balconies.
Oh. It wasn't too much damage.
No, and she did eventually like get onto her insurance and say like she covered the costs of my like the damage to my car, but I didn't end up getting it fixed anyway because it's just a dent.
Oh, I was gonna say a mean thing.
What?
You don't really notice it on your car.
No. All the paint is peeling off of my car. So it already doesn't look great.
I would like to feel better, like, for the first time in probably about 5 years. I'm kind of more financially stable. Like, I've got some savings and paying off debt properly, but it now is just sort of got this, it's under the shadow of job insecurity.
Yeah.
And
you can't have both at the same time, apparently.
yeah. So now I don't know whether I can use any of it, or whether it's going to all sit there in case I need it to survive for the next few months. Because I'm a business now. I don't work for anyone. I'm self-employed, and I invoice people. But I don't like any of the people. And someday in the near future, it's quite likely I'll just walk away.
Yeah.
I'll just say, no,
Fly away to Canada.
Yeah. And none of this nonsense is working. I've been thinking about starting a series, like a stream series, where I mostly focus on recording, where I just... That's well before I met you.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I did with solo recordings, especially in like Space Engineers. I'd just walk about and talk about whatever I like. Just fly around in Space Engineers and do menial jobs and just tell stories and whatever. I don't know, I just click record and then see what happens. I've been thinking about doing that, but I'll start in 2016 when I got the job, and then I'll go through the whole story.
Like everything that's happened.
Yeah, the whole story until now. Because I realised I couldn't really talk about the stuff now because there's a few years worth of knowledge.
Yeah, there's a lot of backstory.
Yeah. Because if you know the backstory, it then just gets more and more nonsense.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. So, I might get something out of all of it.
Yeah.
Just a bad and boring story. I don't know, I don't think it's not until I go a week that I
Yeah.
it sounds.
Yeah.
I spend all day invested in it with just all the worst people I've ever met. All just in a room together.
Yeah.
Trying to make money. Apple wants to do a car reveal.
Yeah, I could do a car reveal.
I don't think you should put your
No,
number plate
I'll
in it.
cover the number plate.
Could just say what it is.
It's should I? Do I? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 2001 Toyota Corolla
Amazing car.
hatchback. It's peacock green.
Most of it.
Yeah, but all the paint's coming off. Like all the clear coat is peeling off.
Yeah.
So it's a flaky car.
And it'll probably keep
Yeah, it'll keep going.
running for a while. Even though I don't think you look after it. I think you
I look
just,
after it.
I think you just ignore it.
Yeah, but I look after. Like I take it to the mechanic.
Yeah.
I get it serviced and like I don't know. I do smack it on the road a lot. There's a road I have to take to work that is like it's a country road and the speed limit used to be 100.
As fast as you can go.
But yeah, basically, that's what I'd do.
All country roads.
Yeah.
The speed limit is as fast as you're able to go.
And it has a few like little dips where if you're going too fast, you'll just smack the front of your car on the road. And I know where all of them are now.
Yeah.
But there's one that I always forget about, and I smack my car on it. My poor suspension.
Yeah.
All right, I can
Apple,
boil
if
this water.
if the Knitaway did happen and you ended up coming here, anytime we went on a road that was at all like a country road, that song, I was preparing. I don't know. Should I give it away? It wasn't going to be that much of a surprise. I was preparing playlists because I knew we were going to spend a fair amount of time driving. So there was going to be sort of a Nid playlist of all the things that are relevant to us. I've got the what's the name of that band? It's got Reverend Richard Coles in it before he was a reverend.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That is that disco song. That I don't know, for some reason Apple, Minty and I were so into that song for a little while. I listened to it every day. It was like the first song, like I'd get in the car and listen to that song. Yeah, the Communards. Which song it was exactly. I mean, they've only got like 2. And it's not like it's because I showed it to you once and you kind of just shrugged and went, I don't get it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You won't remember it. But it just sort of became like an in-joke. And I was just going to make a playlist of all stuff like that. But I was going to leave. I can't remember what's the name of it. The song's not called Country Roads, is it?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard that song in full.
Oh. But that was going to be on its own playlist. Take Me Home Country Roads. What it's
I've got
called.
so much aloe cream.
Yeah, never, never can say goodbye is the name of the communist song. Yeah, anytime we went on even something that was even slightly like a country road, I was gonna just hit a button. I was gonna have a button ready, and it would play. We're gonna listen to it a lot because everything around here is country roads. I guess we'd be in Budrum. I don't think that really counts as country roads.
It's not really beach roads either.
No, it's just a giant retirement village.
Yeah, it's mountainous.
Yeah. There's a weird thing in that one particular town in Budrum. It's on a hill, but the town has grown, so there's now like another suburb of it down around the bottom of the hill. But everyone in Budrum, you're either a hill person or you're not. And if you're on the hill, you're a true Budrumite.
I don't know.
You're the original Budrum people, and they detest all of the other people, all the retirees moving in all around them. And we were going to go down and rent a house out in that down the bottom of the hill. We were going to be part of the dirty retirees.
Tax update.
Tax fact.
Oh.
Everything's a tax fact if it's got to do with tax.
Oh, okay. My boss has, she can't see anything outstanding, and she doesn't have any messages from the ATO, so...
Okay, we're doing it.
We're doing it. She says she's going to call them in the morning, but... Just do it now?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I shouldn't put my taxes on screen. I can't. Oh, I'm doing it on my phone anyway.
Yep, we're going to stop playing the game.
We're going to stop playing the game. You can look at this lovely fire. Wait, my mouse is getting away. Yeah. I'll look under it so you can... No, just above. Beautiful.
I mean, you can wait. I can...
No, I'm gonna
No, this is what the stream's about.
Yeah, it's a tax stream.
Yeah, I've not even mentioned the fact that you're playing 7 days.
Yeah.
I've just taken over and started talking.
I think I said I'm playing 7 days at the start.
Right at the start. That was it.
Yep.
I hope I saved where I was up to.
Have I given you the right number?
Right number?
Hold on.
I don't know if you want to read that out.
No.
Apparently I do. I've just been talking about all of my personal money stuff. I don't make particularly good decisions as soon as you click the stream button.
Whoops. Oops.
Apple just said we know. What you doing?
I've just got to make sure that... Where does it say? Okay. Yep, it's all good. Gave you the right number.
Alright, I can lodge it. There is a part of me that thinks you can't get your identity stolen if you make every single thing about you known. If every single thing about you is known, no one can steal it because everyone knows they've stolen your
I don't think that's true. That doesn't sound right.
But if you go, like, this is all my most important information, and if anyone else is seen using this information, then you know they've done an identity theft, and they're identity thieves. So that way you know. So I think we should ignore privacy in general, and we should just be completely open about every single thing in our life.
I was reading. I'm sorry.
I know you were reading. I can tell.
Yeah.
She's not particularly good at doing two things at once.
No, I can't read and listen at the same time. So repeat all that again.
No, it was nonsense.
Okay.
I did my usual thing of I said a stupid thing, you said no, that's stupid, and so I doubled down on it.
Oh, okay,
no,
right.
no,
That's what I thought.
no.
I think I knew that and like just zoned you out.
Apple just sent. I'll put it up on. Oops.
Oh, it's daytime.
Oh, in game.
My game.
No, it's not.
That's a
It's not
nice
daytime.
little sound. Okay. My session timed out. Oh,
Okay.
hello.
Oh, Apache's is here, just in
Yeah.
time to see Apple's expression the last time I did a stream with things.
What?
Just talking about in chat, the fact that as soon as I as soon as I click the streaming button, I make bad decisions.
Yeah.
That was his facial expression. Just
I've got
as
9
proof.
seconds. Hold on.
Okay.
I've
Hi,
missed it.
Apaches. You've tuned into a stationary image because we're doing our taxes.
Yes, we're doing.
Fun Twitch stream, all about money and tax facts. So far, we've not said anything about 7 Days to Die.
Nope. We're on day 5.
Here we go.
I've decided where I'm gonna haul up for day 7.
Mhm.
The Blood Moon. It's on top of the building that I attached my
It's
house
like
to.
the fire.
Yeah, so we're
the
just
fire
looking at the fire
thing.
while we
Hmm.
do our taxes.
Apaches just says why. Why are we talking about?
Because they need to get done, and nothing gets done in this house unless it's on stream. Alright, I'm lodging.
Really, Lyric wants to keep trying out the experimental
Yeah,
branch of
so
7
this
Days
is
to Die.
the Alpha 19 update.
And I don't particularly like this game, so I've just been doing other things on my computer. Then I started doing just some general admin.
Oh, it takes
And now it
2
turned into a
weeks to
tax stream.
process your tax return.
Yeah, that's what they say, but then you get it in 3 days. I don't think you'll get it that fast this year, though. They're really
it's
behind
gonna
on
be
everything.
slow this year.
Apple says I'm wrong for
Boris is wrong.
not liking this game. I don't dislike this game. I think I've just played too much of the kind of survival game.
I love survival games. I'll play them forever. I can't wait till this game is finished. Actually, I kind of hope they never finish it. And it just keeps getting updated and changed. I need to find guns.
Because I played, Minecraft when it first came out, and for a very long time, and then played Space Engineers for a very long time when it came out, and then I played, 7 Days and all these other sorts of games as well with the group, and I find that they always just end up in the same thing.
Yeah.
You just sort of wander around, collect a few things, and then Space Engineers kept my interest because you could do creative enough things to keep building things for a long time. But I don't think there was enough in 7 days to keep me.
Yeah, that's
Keep
fair.
me but I'll go back to playing it. I did download it.
Hold up.
It's just that
Ah, she's running!
Apple says that you'd like Scum single player.
Sorry?
I have no idea what that is.
Scum, right. I thought you said scun with an N. I was like, I
Scum.
don't know if that's a word.
Well, I don't even know what this game is. Scum. It aims to evolve the multiplayer open world survival game with unprecedented levels of character customization, control, and progression, where knowledge and skills are the ultimate weapon for long-term survival. I mean, it does seem to be quite heavily focused on weapons based on the videos, but maybe that's just these videos trying to show off the game. the idea of character customization is something you probably like. You spend a lot of time
Apache
customizing.
says it's like Minecraft and Daisy mixed and had a kid.
I think he's talking about.
Oh, is he talking about 7 days?
7 days, maybe, but I'm not sure what Daisy
I don't know what
is.
Daisy is. Yeah.
I searched it on Steam,
Yeah?
and I've found the game Fresh Body Daisy.
Days.
Daisy.
Right.
The you know that game?
No.
It's a zombie survival game.
Yeah. Anything with a Z in it, I assume, is a zombie game.
Yeah. It was like a mod for this military simulation game, but then got turned into its own game. It was kind of the first of the, like it kind of popularized the open world zombie genre, I'd say.
Nice.
But it was never particularly good, like the original.
Oh no. There are dogs. There's a whole bunch of dogs. Do I get my... Sorry, I'm focusing. Oh no! That's a terrible...
I think it's the end.
Oh no!
Oh, and you're losing your voice. I need you to run.
I'm running. I can't run forever. I don't think I have any beer in my... Beer makes you run forever.
Oh, of course it does.
Of
Just
course
like
it does.
real life.
Yeah. The blunderbuss was a mistake.
Take now?
No, I killed.
Okay. I wasn't expecting you to get out of that.
Neither was I. Oh, I've got a bandage.
The dog was so loud.
Oh.
Right, that's on me. I've not adjusted it down. Lyric's playing on her computer, but I'm streaming off my computer. That's
Yes, because my computer doesn't like doing two things at once.
It barely likes playing one game at once.
Yeah. Ooh.
See,
I've just run in.
That's the sort of thing, like what I was saying earlier. If I knew I could spend money, I've got the money to spend on an upgrade
true.
like
Oh,
that.
whoops. Oh, yeah, I could upgrade my computer.
But,
I'm doing terribly with the bow.
but now I'm not sure whether I should be spending money on that because of the job situation.
See that? Yeah.
Is Daisy any good now, Apaches and Apple? Because every time, like I played it for a little while, and then sort of found that it was a running simulator. You just ran forever, and all the zombies were so broken that it wasn't a zombie game. It was just a massive map where everyone would just shoot each other. And that seemed to be how it was for a long time. Then they made the standalone game. But, okay, apparently they've made it playable now, and it's... okay, that's good. I don't think... I mean, I don't know now, because I've been disconnected from gaming for a little while, but I don't think there has ever really been an open-world multiplayer game that actually kind of captures the zombie apocalypse. Maybe Project Zomboid is the only one that kind of comes close. But certainly not in this first person. I just don't think it quite works. It seems like it should, but can't really get people to... You can't get like 100 or more zombies all on one
no!
stream.
My boss has just found what she did wrong.
Oh, just after we lodged.
Yeah.
Is it wrong?
I'm
sorry, we shouldn't have done this on stream. Because that means I'd just make bad decisions and say, yep, do it. I think that's alright though. The worst that'll happen is it'll be a little bit wrong, and then it'll get adjusted, and you'll just have to pay a little bit back.
Yeah.
You won't get in trouble.
Yeah. I just asked if the info was right at least. Okay.
I should say, just because a multiplayer game hasn't quite captured the zombie apocalypse doesn't make them bad games. Like, 7 Days to Die is still a good game, but it doesn't really make you feel like you're in the zombie apocalypse. You're just building bases and collecting loot.
Come here, you.
Do you remember that really bad... I don't know why I'm bringing it up because it's so embarrassing for me, but that really bad zombie game, Apple. What was it called? The Dead Linger, that's it. The creators of that, the developers of that, were just incredibly naive. They thought that they could do a lot more than they could, and it just turned out it was genuinely awful. But it was an alpha. Like they admitted that it was awful and that they were still working on it, and they were like posting updates every week of what they were doing. But they had a tiny team and no money coming in, and it was inevitable that it was just all gonna go bad. The developer just had no idea what they were doing as far as a logistics standpoint goes. But the next game that guy made was a lot smaller. It's called Unfortunate Spacemen, I think. And I think
I've heard of that.
Yeah, and I think it was an alright, like, little game. It was much smaller in scope. It's probably something you would see as like a Gary's Mod game, but it sort of proved that that developer was capable of making games. He just wasn't capable of really running a business, because the scope on the Dead Linger just kept growing larger and larger, to the point where they would have needed a massive team in order to actually pull it off. But it's a source of shame for me that I ever bought it, that I ever bought into it. I wonder if can I still play it? I hope I can still play it, because maybe we can just do a big... That's all I'll play now. Not in my library. Although maybe oh, what's this hidden one? Oh, it's hidden. Did I hide it so that no one could see?
Alright, what do we got? A stone axe. Got some leg armor. Ooh. Nope. Give me that.
Okay,
Not fine.
I'm sure you have just made a very good point, Apaches, but I can't see if this makes sense to you, Lyric.
Oh, sorry.
There's a new zombie game coming to the market. Tactical French Fry, or something like that. Some French fried... I can't say that word. Every time I say that word, people make fun of me. So some French fried guy on YouTube is doing reviews of the game. Yeah,
you can't say dude?
No, because I don't like...
I don't know if I've ever heard you say dude.
I said it once. I remember it was in the game... what's that? It's like the Crew spaceship game that Anubis bought the wrong game for because he misheard. I forget the... Oh, I wish it was a good game. Pulsar, yeah. But he misheard and bought the game Pulstar and then logged in. He installed it and loaded it up, and we were talking about, because we were recording it at the time, we were talking about what settings to record at and all this sort of thing. And he kept going, none of what you're talking about is on my screen. Like, I'm in the options and none of it matches what you're saying. And it took us a little bit, and then we finally realised he'd bought the wrong game.
That sucks.
It's a very Anubis thing to do. He's an incredibly intelligent man, but also incredibly dumb. That sounds mean, but I would like you to know that Anubis would agree.
Wait. Where did my...
I forget why I was even making... Oh, that's right. I said that D word in that.
Did I just accidentally scrap something? Did I just scrap that instead of put it on my... Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
What did you scrap?
Oh no, I put it on this instead. No, I didn't scrap it. Sorry, I got so confused just then. Okay, I'm back.
I said it while playing Pulsar, as it was part of a joke. I can't quite remember it, and then everyone just stopped, made fun of me and how I pronounced it, because I don't.
All right.
I don't think it's a word
Dude?
that I can. Well, no, because it's an American word.
Yeah,
and you know how
and
they
you
say,
don't have an American voice.
No, and you know how I think it's an all American accent, but I'm not sure. They say Tuesday instead of Tuesday.
Yeah, YouTube.
Yeah. It makes the jokes about the word duty work, because in American it
Duty.
sounds like yeah. But to me, I find it hard to say that word because that U is the same sound.
Yeah. So you try and say Jude.
Yeah. It just doesn't.
That's excellent.
Because I don't know. I'm just bad at accents. I'm not gonna say it. You can't peer pressure me into saying it. And besides, I've hyped it up too much now.
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh, there's still zombies in here.
It's not actually that hard to pronounce. It's just I mispronounced it once and then decided I'm never gonna say it again.
I watched a video on voice stuff today.
Voice stuff.
Yeah. I just did something that made me think of it. I thought it was on topic.
Is that the whole
That's
story?
the whole story.
What was the voice stuff about?
The thing I just did that made me think of it is called vocal fry, and it's the that sound.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Yeah. Apparently it's no good. But the guy that was talking, he was like, people say it's no good, but really voices in English are always changing, so it doesn't really matter.
Why is it no good?
It can make you sound dumb and unsure of what you're saying.
Oh, so is it because you're pausing and it's like saying all the time?
Sort of, yeah. But he pointed out that it's mostly when women do it is when it gets criticized. Yeah.
I do. I find that a lot with. I'm bad on streams. Like right now.
Yeah.
I'm doing that sort of thing a lot, and I punch my microphone. Do that a lot. I do it right then, and I struggle to tell one story.
Yeah.
And I tell three stories at once and go off on multiple tangents. That's what I do on streams. But then when I'm in professional mode,
yeah,
when I'm at work, I can.
I have heard you talk on the phone for work, and it's very professional sounding.
And I always know just enough jargon to make it sound like I know what I'm talking about. With a lot of topics. I've got a very broad knowledge base, but not a very deep one. So I know a little about a lot of things, so that I can sound knowledgeable and I don't like pause and say and stuff like that. So that means that like my bosses think that I'm good at stuff when I'm not necessarily good at stuff. And then compare that to someone else that I work with. Her name starts with N. That just so you know who I'm talking about. Where she's the opposite. She's quite quiet. She's not like particularly.
I got a wrench.
She's quite sort of introverted. She says a lot. She pauses. She's unsure of herself, and everyone thinks she's just the worst at everything. But she's probably, in general, better at her job than me. And I think that's an exact example of what you were just talking about.
Yeah.
That she's judged far more heavily.
Yeah.
Just because I'm able to present myself a little bit better and have a slightly deeper voice.
Yeah.
Actually, quite a lot
you have
deeper
you have a deep voice.
Especially compared to her. I was worried.
Oh, whoops. Use it. A wall safe? I don't have any lockpicks.
Just hit it. Hit it
It'll
until you
take
get in.
so long.
No, it's a stream. That's what it's for.
Yeah.
Streams are for grinding. Just. Oh, you got a message?
I got a message.
Tax
update.
We're gonna just wait. Everyone, just talk amongst yourselves.
She says it's correct.
It's okay.
It looks like it was correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well then, we've done the right thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
Taxes are
$1,400 back. You're
Yeah.
gonna get some monies back.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. I'm not getting as much as you.
Yeah. I would have got a lot more back. That was a massive big story at the start of the thing. We don't
need to do that again.
Yeah.
All right. So do we do this?
You don't have to.
I do have a level 5 sledgehammer. No, it's gonna take 1,000,000 years. Look at that.
What do you mean?
Look how
It's going
slow.
quite fast.
It is going fast, but it's
faster than I
slow
thought
at
it
the same
would be.
time.
I thought it was going to do like 1 damage at a time.
It'd be faster if I had a lockpick.
Well, can you make one of them?
I don't think you can. I don't know. Can you make them?
Oh, I got an email from the Australian tax
You
office.
can make them. You need forged iron. That's to make 1 lockpick.
Is that hard?
I can't make forged iron yet.
Oh, okay. Apple said earlier, have you ever gone back and looked at our really bad videos from the past?
No, you told me not to.
Yeah, you did watch
I watched some.
a few, but then I said not to.
Yeah.
But I think it's probably fine now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It would have been fine then too.
Yeah, I was really worried to start with. Like when I first met you, it took me a long time to even tell you that I do any of this.
Yeah, he said I saw his office one time when I was over and saw like all the microphones set up and everything. And I asked, "What's all that?" And he said, "Oh, it's just for talking to my friends."
I think not long after that, I'm a
Oh, and then you kicked me out to do a UHC.
yeah it wasn't.
This is
So I'm a bad liar. I'm not good at lying, and if I do it, then well, to people that I care about, I think a lot of my job is lying. So I'm good at it in a professional sense, but personally, it's awful, and I'm both bad at it, and I will admit it not long after if I've done it. And I think not long after that, because I said I just use it to talk to my friends, which isn't technically a lie, but not long after that I said, I do other things, but I don't want to tell you about it. And then then it took a little while, and then I told you about it. But yeah, we were planning a UHC. It was in the morning, and the same housemate that we're living with now, she wasn't living with me then, but she was coming over to play a UHC that we were hosting, not the last one, but the one before. It wasn't that long after I'd met you, and I knew you played games, but I didn't know how.
Yeah, like you let me borrow your laptop so I could play Minecraft because my laptop was so bad it couldn't even run Minecraft.
Yeah. And then I wasn't sure yet how much to tell you because it is,
it's fair enough.
Yeah, like now it seems really stupid. But at the time, the idea of I've got all these friends on the internet, and I run a group and I do streams and stuff, and I don't want people to know about that now. But.
Sorry, a zombie's just fallen in the room.
Oh, I thought you just woke up.
Apple has asked what was going through my head and what did I think you did? And honestly, I just thought, oh, he does like a YouTube thing or maybe like a podcast or something.
Yeah. Well, see, I didn't.
And then you said, "Oh, I talk to my friends."
I didn't want to be. This sounds stupid, but I didn't want to be the sort of person who YouTubes or podcasts.
But you are.
Yeah, I know. But I think I do that a lot with things.
Yeah, like you didn't want to wear chinos because you didn't want to be the kind of person that wore chinos. And I don't even know what that means.
No, I barely know what it means. But I like chinos.
Then why?
Because I don't know, I don't want to be a chino guy.
Oh my goodness. He's bought chinos.
Yeah, but they're not that. Because I was worried about being a chino guy, I bought these horrible brown ones that don't really fit.
Yeah, they don't fit that well.
I mean, the fitting.
Brown is fine.
Yeah, I think I mostly don't want to be the sort of person who wears, like, bright red trousers.
Right. Well, lucky you don't have any bright red trousers.
So you'd stayed the night, and then I got
kicked
you
me
up.
out in the morning.
Yeah, I woke you up early in the morning, and made you leave. Essentially, I did. I mean, that makes it sound a bit.
No, it was very much like that. I didn't want to go.
Oh.
I wanted to know what you had. I wanted to know what was going on.
And played the UHC, a thing that you like doing.
Yeah,
You've since done one.
It's
like the perfect thing. But I wasn't ready yet.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And then when I did start recording stuff again, I sort of locked you out of the room.
Yeah.
And you'd have to go to the other side of the house
and be very quiet.
Yeah. But now I think you've always played more games than me.
Yeah.
But you play more games than me, and you probably stream more than me.
I do have more time though to do it.
But yeah,
which is a little a teaser for tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm doing a special stream tomorrow at some point.
We haven't even talked about that yet.
During the day. I don't think I'm gonna. You'll have to wait till tomorrow.
I guess we don't know the outcome of that yet. Maybe you will by then.
Tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah.
It's not exciting. I'm just trying to make content, I guess.
What do you know what you're playing yet?
No, I was going to play this, but I'm playing this now, so I should probably play something else tomorrow.
You can keep think you should just play whatever you want to play.
Yeah.
Whatever you feel like playing at the time.
There is a game that I want that,
Apache's got to go.
Yeah,
so
Apache's
see you,
gotta go.
Apache.
Bye. I want to play the game Man-Eater, but I don't think it's out yet. Can you look it up?
Okay,
It's
I'll look it up.
It should be on Steam. I don't know when it's meant to come out.
Assume it's a shark game.
Yeah, it is a shark game. Bye, Apache.
Bye.
Just to let you folks know that Trader Joel's will be closing soon.
Oh, that's right. It's a bit.
Oh, it doesn't even have a release date yet.
No,
Rough.
you could add it to your wish list.
I could do that.
Have they released it to like reviewers and stuff?
Yeah. Some people I watch have played it. It looks like... Oh, do I not know how to make bacon and eggs yet?
Trader Joel's is now closed.
A cooking pot for bacon and eggs? I guess you can't cook an egg on a grilled plate. You could cook an egg in a beaker.
Yeah,
I reckon.
I'd just put it in one of those jars. Crack the
Yeah,
egg in the jar
jar.
and then put that on the fire. Apache says, right before I leave, it has already come. Don't know what that means. Make sense to you?
No, I have no idea what he's
Okay.
talking about.
So I don't know if he's still here or not. We've got to wait a few more minutes until we say rude things about him.
Alright, I'm gonna get rid of all these parts.
Oh, Apple had to make a pot noodle. That's what you're about to make a pot egg.
Yeah, a beaker egg. It won't let me.
I should be editing that. I probably shouldn't.
Oh, I should have been editing all day. I didn't.
I just don't like editing.
I've lost faith
shame.
in what I've recorded.
Oh, I think what you recorded will be fine.
Okay.
I don't know what you recorded, but like I assure you, we've made worse things.
Yeah, true. I just think it'll be very boring.
I've done, like I find quite often that things that I try to make interesting, people don't watch. And then the things that are just like this, where...
Yeah, just sitting, chatting.
Yeah, those things that I think are going to be boring.
Yeah.
People don't actually mind. And yeah, a beaker egg, Apple. We were discussing
Yeah,
how
so-
to cook an egg.
Over here, I don't have a cooking pot yet. I have a grill, like, plate thing. And a beaker. So it won't let me cook eggs. Because you need a cooking pot. But I reckon you could cook an egg in a beaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that reminded me of the thing that I was supposed to be editing.
Yeah.
Because we made...
Oh, right.
Yeah.
We made
I don't
bread.
know if I don't think it turned out that great.
The recording.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we'll watch it back and it'll be a bit cringy.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Did you hear us when we were doing it? We were speaking so awkwardly.
Yeah. And I was trying to... Because I knew that we were editing it and we didn't have our mouths on the camera, so I could push the audio in. So I was trying to make sure I wasn't cutting you off or anything.
Yeah, yeah.
So that there were gaps between words to make editing easier.
Oh, jeez.
That, I don't know, do we talk about it? Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. It's
Yeah, you can talk about it.
Apple's
There's
here.
yeah,
We're
there's
talking
only
about it as
Apple
if
here, so-
anyone actually cares. The fire, that stupid fire that we had, the fire night, the dryer tub that was left
Yeah.
over. It was full of
like coal.
yeah,
Like
like cardboard.
embers. Yeah.
Cardboard and coal from the wood and probably leftover styrofoam. So we decided this is still hot the next night. We're going to make damper, which is Australian bread. Essentially
Yeah.
a massive scone.
Yeah.
But
It's just bad bread.
yeah. But what it's supposed to be is that you make this stuff out of very basic ingredients. And if you're living out in the bush, in the Australian bush, you're a bush person.
Okay.
Then you've got these basic ingredients, you mix them together, and you've got a campfire. When it's gone out, you literally make it into a little... yeah, you saw the picture.
Yeah, I put a picture in Discord.
Yeah, and you literally just throw it into the sort of embery fire. Without any protection or anything.
You're meant to just put it in the ashes.
And then you push some ashes over the top of it, and it cooks it. But because we have no idea what was actually in that thing, we weren't going to
we put styrofoam in it, so it was pretty toxic.
Yeah,
and
and
also,
even the
I don't want
cardboard
ash all over my bread.
Yeah, well, the idea is it's supposed to give it, like, an ashy flavour.
Yeah, but
and
one thing I
you're not
read...
supposed to eat the outside.
Yeah, because you're not meant to eat the outside, and I wanted to eat all of it.
Yeah. So you put it in a baking tray and covered it in foil.
Yeah.
Shoved it in after it, but it turned out really good.
Yeah.
Like, surprisingly good. I thought it wasn't going to work. And the fire was too hot. So.
It was still really hot.
Yeah, so it did, like, burn a little bit around the edges, but it still was good.
Yeah.
It was an actual bread.
Yeah.
I was
we
expecting
ate all of it.
I was expecting either a... Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
No, I'm so bad at muting things in time.
Oh, I could have said I'm about to cough, and I didn't.
Just still sick.
Still a little sick.
Yeah.
Getting better, though.
Yeah, I was expecting it to either be a rock, like an inedible rock, or because you can't really tell whether it's done or not because it's
just
literally
mushy.
in a fire. It was, we'd get it back out and it was just going to be a mushy mess. But I think, I mean, you want to do more of that, and I want to see you do more of that stuff. Like, Lyric likes to cook, so I do want to see you make more cooking things. So that's what I mostly did that for.
Yeah.
Was to kind of practice.
Ah!
Oh.
There's a bird!
I wanted to practice and see whether we could do it, but I think before we do stuff like that, we need to get suitable mics and.
Yeah.
I mean, Apple. I mean, you're more the video guy than the audio guy, but you know audio stuff. Would a lapel mic make an echoey room like the kitchen a little nicer? Because it's sat right on you, and you don't have to have, like, the mic that I had was sat on the counter in front of us and was had the gain up a fair bit so that we could be moving around the kitchen. So it was kind of echoey and our levels kept changing because we kept moving.
Oh no! Uh-oh! I fell in.
So I still plan on doing that challenge idea. Like, that's a definite idea that I want to do. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna maybe spend some of the money that I'm not sure whether I should spend or not, and get some of those, what are they, Road Miles Goes or something, that you've got already. So I figure that, yeah, we should, eventually when we do meet up, we should pool what we've got and make sure it's all compatible with each other, so you've got 4 already, so if I buy 2 for us, then we'll have 6 as a group. Oh, you've got 5. And then we'll start doing the, as long as I can get them in a reasonable time frame. If it's going to take, oh yeah, a couple of those are ours, but I think they're more like group property more than individual, like one each. Yeah, if it's gonna take me forever to get it, then I'll just make do with what I've got. But if they're gonna turn up fast enough, then once they turn up, then we'll start this other idea, this challenge idea. One of us, we just take turns setting challenges for us each week.
Oh no!
Oh, that guy moves quite fast.
Yeah, I turned their speed up a little bit.
Oh.
Oh, and I've gone the wrong way. Oh, I've suffered from an abrasion.
Abrasion?
Yeah, I've got a little scrape.
Oh. You gotta take antibiotics to avoid symptoms.
Do I? Oh, abrasion, here. First aid bandages. Bandages. I've got some of them. Oh, I'm infected too. Ah, yuck. Oh, I got rid of my... Oh.
You didn't take antibiotics.
My antibiotics are all at my house.
Oh.
Luckily, there's a medical supply
Hopefully
here.
not in your letterbox.
No, it wasn't in the letterbox.
It's something that Apple has done. I
Yes.
can share it with the stream, but I won't be able to share it with you
You can share it with the stream.
because
I got
you won't be able
honey.
to hear it. He's done like a little sting for a tax fact.
Ah.
We interrupt this stream
I can't hear.
for
I've got
tax
I know if I
facts.
put my...
Walked over.
Sorry. I realised as I was talking.
I'll do it again.
Wait, can I put your headphones on?
Oh yeah, you can hear.
Alright.
Okay.
We interrupt this stream for tax facts.
That was great! Why are you so whispery? I love it.
As Apple says, you can tell he doesn't have anything to do today.
What time should I stream tomorrow?
6 AM.
Alright.
Don't know.
Yeah,
We've got to get everyone using the schedule more.
yeah, I realised I'm not sticking to my scheduled
alright.
slot. Things keep coming up.
I think that this is a schedule that, I guess it's on our Twitch channel, but I don't think anyone really looks at that.
Yeah.
But it's more for our own benefit, just to know that you probably shouldn't. It's like blocking out time, saying I want the channel then.
Yeah.
And at the moment, we don't have enough to fill it.
A scrap helmet. Wear that.
So it'll be Wednesday. Do you like 10 or 11? Would you like to book an appointment in?
When when will there be other people around? At that, what time is that everywhere else? I don't know. I can talk to the air, I guess.
That's what I made this thing for, so you can work out. Work out when everything is for everyone. So 10 AM is about 6 PM for Anubis, so like North American. So a couple hours either way. So that's the evening. So Tuesday evening.
Peach
There.
is on your keyboard.
Oh, Peach, no, don't stand on the keyboard.
She's gonna press buttons.
Yeah, she's gonna book an appointment. Okay, just get off.
And Apple says he'd like to book an appointment.
So people in Europe. So probably not the best on a weeknight. But
Yeah.
it is the time of the coronavirus. People might be awake anyway. I'm gonna remember that. Oh, there's a cat in your way.
Oh no, that's not what I was making a face at.
What are we making a face at?
Spoilers.
Spoilers. Oh, no one. that won't make sense until tomorrow.
Yeah, you've got. Oh, stay tuned till tomorrow.
Yeah. That's gonna be quite the reveal.
Oh, it's gonna be.
Oh, Apple. Yeah, Apple wants to book some time.
Yeah.
When would you like? Almost every time on any day is free.
Oh, there's a.
So do you want to
Stuff
do
in the
like
way.
10 or 11?
Oh, me. Sorry, I thought you were talking to Apple.
You don't have to.
Probably earlier. When are
earlier.
you gonna go to work? I usually just start when you go to work.
8:30ish.
Yeah, probably 9 then.
Okay.
How do I get out of here?
For a couple of hours?
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna play yet.
Yeah, you're in the spreadsheet.
Good.
Show off the spreadsheet.
You can if you want.
That's really all I want to do.
Wow.
That's what
Look at all these
I actually
zombies.
stream.
Let's just show off spreadsheets.
So good.
Ah, she's fast! Oh, I've suffered another abrasion.
Stop getting abrased. Do real zombies' heads pop like that?
I hope so.
Well,
She did a spin.
do you remember in the first episode of The Walking Dead? There was a bit of talk about how the Walking Dead zombies have like maybe possibly had a bit of memory of their former lives, and Morgan's dead wife
yeah,
came
kept
to the
coming
door
to the door.
and
Yeah.
tried to open it, and then it was never mentioned again.
Yeah, no, they didn't. They didn't hold on to that.
Yeah. No, Peach. She's booking so many appointments. Peach, off the
Oh
keyboard.
my goodness.
Off the keyboard. Why now have you decided to always click keys?
Yeah, she's never really done that before.
No, but she's
just
she's
recently
now done it,
she's-
and she's realised it gets
Oh,
such a
it gets
good reaction.
attention. Yeah.
Even Apple forgot about that. But that's something that I think about often. Like, when a particular zombie has like some sort of an outfit on, like you can tell, oh, that was a soldier zombie.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll have a bit of memory of being a soldier. I kind of like that they don't. I do like, when it comes to zombies, I do like that the shuffling dumb zombie,
Yeah.
and it's just
It makes the
hordes.
most sense, I think.
But
What am I trying to do?
I think it probably doesn't make the most sense, like logically, because you can just sort of run away from them. I think a slow shuffling zombie would be something that humanity would be able to get on top of.
Yeah, with the amount of zombies that they killed in that show,
Yeah.
like, there shouldn't be that many left.
I mean, they do show the massive hordes in The Walking Dead that have gathered over time, but like they should be decomposing quite
Yeah,
quickly.
yeah, exactly.
They've managed to last the 10 years now, the time jump.
Yeah.
Because I think that...
How long does it take for a body to decompose in...
Oh, it's only going to be a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
until
especially
it's
like
not-
out in
yeah.
the open.
But I think they do like require some food.
That's true.
Um,
But their blood isn't moving.
Yeah,
They've got
I mean,
that black sludge.
there's a lot of
Yeah, I guess you could pick out a
yeah.
lot wrong with
Yeah.
zombie movies and stuff.
There's a lot of stuff that you have to. There's a word for in science fiction where you like there's
Yeah.
some things where they're realistic, and then there's some things where you have to hold your logic in order to
Yeah.
make it work. There's a specific word for it, but I can't.
Yeah, I don't know.
And like in zombies, it's the fact that a zombie could exist. But
Zombie in a tank.
zombie in a tank?
Oh, in the tank. I thought he meant like tank, like a fish tank, like that kind of a tank, but no, an actual tank.
Oh, the zombie in the tank was meant to get its own few episodes.
Yeah.
We get back to the point where he's a zombie and he would be trying to stop himself. So is the zombie in a tank? That's not the one that was in the well?
No. In the Rick Grimes gets in the bottom of a tank, like he gets in a tank from the bottom, and he's surrounded by zombies.
Because my job is in the fuel industry, a tank to me is
like a tanker,
like a
like a fuel tank.
Yeah, it's a thing that holds a liquid. So I thought,
And like that's kind of what I thought when I read tank. Goodness me.
Zombie is played by Sam Witwer. Don't know who that is.
No,
but
I don't know
I
who that
assume
is.
it's someone impressive.
I don't know what skill point I should get. Oh, I should have got that ages ago. Oh. Oh, I've been looking for guns this whole time without good looting. Good looting skill. He's a Star Wars guy, apparently.
Yeah, looked it up. Oh, like voices.
Ah. I should make arrows.
I didn't realize that he was the one that did Darth Maul and Solo. I thought they got back Peter Serafinovich. I guess that just goes to show that he's very good at mimicking him. I know that some, like the fast moving zombie does make the whole fast end of the world thing work a lot better.
Yeah.
Because it's far harder to combat that.
Yeah.
It makes everything fall apart very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, 28 days later style.
Oh.
They're making another Walking Dead series, aren't they? Apple? Like there's another spin-off? They've got the movies, but I think there was like...
There was one that was meant to be based on, what's her name? She's so good.
I
The
think we're thinking of the same one. I don't
she's
know
the
her
leader of the
name.
Hilltop that left from the farm. Herschel's daughter,
Maggie.
Maggie.
I thought she left because she got her own show.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, maybe I've confused that.
This is already out. I thought I would have.
I must have
I would have
heard
seen it.
that she got her own. She was getting her own show, meaning her own Walking Dead show.
Oh, no.
But no, that makes more sense.
What's her name? Laura Cohen?
Yeah.
She had her own like procedural crime show, I think.
Ooh, cool.
It wasn't that good. It only got a season, and it's been cancelled. I think it was only one season. And now she's like, they didn't kill her character off.
No,
because
she was off
she was
with
supposed to come
the
back.
windmill people.
Yeah.
Man, I remember everything from that show.
We haven't actually caught up with it.
No.
We stopped at the mid-season break of the most recent season, and then I believe that the whole COVID thing has stopped one of the episodes from being produced or something. I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. So because we were just a little bit behind, I decided no, I'll just stop there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll wait for it to wait for the season to be finished, probably.
Yeah. I don't. Apple's just said he's struggled with the new seasons, and yeah, I'm not liking them as much.
You can very much tell that the showrunners, the writers, everyone's kind of changed. It's got a completely different feel. I don't think, like, if we hadn't had the earlier seasons, I don't think people would say it's a bad show.
No, yeah, it's still good. It's just different.
Yeah, and it just doesn't make a lot of sense a lot of
Why
the
am I
time.
carrying all of this? I don't want that.
Yeah, that one character was a bit was a lot, and the entire time, like I'm
Good
pretty
old
sure
crazy Rick.
oh no, just keep creeping. The entire time I was watching it, because I'd never, I think you've, I read all the comics and everything, Apple. I'd never read all the comics. I thought the whole time that the main character was actually Carl Grimes, and that Rick Grimes would be killed off.
Oh no.
And that Carl would be the sort of continuing presence there. But that all changed.
Yeah.
He says it's kind of how it is in the comics. I know that Rick Grimes gets killed at the end of the comics. I stumbled across a couple of spoilers for it, but I don't really care. Probably should have said spoiler alert. No one's gonna care. I did. Sorry, you could.
Oh, I was just gonna say, the villain of the series, or like multiple series sometimes, like, I think is super important, in the feel of the show, and I'm not liking the current one, the not zombie people. I can't remember what they call them, the Whisperers.
Whisperers, yeah. Yeah, but hi Bernie. Yeah, we're just being absolute nerds and talking about the Walking Dead.
Well, we're playing a zombie game, so it's on theme.
I don't really like... I know that's what the whole Walking Dead thing is, that it's based on comics, but I kind of like the earlier seasons where it doesn't feel as comic-y. The more recent ones do feel more like a TV show adapted from a comic, in that, there are these sort of, I mean, that's a very broad thing to say, but I kind of like not having villains.
Yeah.
I don't want there to be the big bad.
No.
I just want everything to be a massive grey
Yeah,
everyone to be.
I'd like it to be more about like them surviving in the world rather than we've got to beat this person that's
Well, I'm fine
that's
with them
just
having
evil apparently.
yeah, I'm fine with them having enemies,
Yeah.
including leaders of those enemies, but yeah, it should always be, like Rick Grimes is never the good guy. I think that's something that's changed a bit with TV the last decade. Is that it's become quite normal to have sort of anti-heroes being the main focus.
Oh, yuck.
But I don't know. I keep looking at shows like The Walking Dead and going, oh, look at all these stupid decisions that people are making. But then, and I think that's what a lot of people do. Like, you do it a lot. Or watching TV.
Oh, like the characters in the oh, right.
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought you meant like the creators. I was like, that's rude.
And why would this ridiculous villain guy exist anyway?
Yeah.
But then...
I mean, there wouldn't be a show.
Yeah, but then you look at the actual world.
Yeah.
And you realise just how much nonsense and stupidity actually happens. And you realise, people would do that.
Yeah.
And that
rough.
Because the real world is just being written so badly. Oh, each. Being a big blood.
I leveled up. I don't like the look of this place.
You know that day 7's almost.
Yeah. I'm looking for guns so I can actually do something on day 7.
Okay. Apple was so in love with that show that he got a professional Rick hat.
Oh.
Made by the same people who made the real prop.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember that hat.
Yeah.
I've seen that hat.
It's sad. Ah! Snorted at me.
I liked the Fear the Walking Dead until Morgan.
You liked it? Oh, I didn't like it at all.
The first couple of seasons were a bit rough.
Yeah, I just couldn't stand the main character.
Yeah, the Madison.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
And like most of the people, I just didn't like the characters as much as I liked the Walking Dead characters.
I kind of liked that none of the characters were
like good or bad. It was just
none of them were like heroes.
Yeah.
They were just all kind of a bit nonsense at it. Yeah, and Apple said he liked the first season. But yeah, I did like, because it would be a really slow burn with slow moving zombies in the real world. I think it would be a slow burn before you actually even heard about zombies.
Yeah.
So I liked the first season. They allowed it to move very slowly. But
I did like that.
It did have a bit of a kind of horror vibe, and I didn't really like that. But would you like the cough?
I need water. I'm gonna go get water.
You want me to get that? You're playing the game.
You're mid-sentence.
Oh. You gotta take your head.
I'm gonna take my headphones off.
She tried to walk away with wired headphones attached to a computer. I liked so the first couple of seasons I sort of thought that it's slowly building. It'll get there. It's not that great yet. I can't quite. It was the season before Morgan turned up, and I felt like, oh, they're finally actually getting somewhere with these characters. Like the characters are making some sort of progress, and that it will be interesting soon. And then they went, no, Morgan's going to the other show, Now all of those storylines don't matter anymore. We're gonna jump the story forward a massive amount and then write everything badly.
I'm back, by the way. I didn't really like it after they killed the... I mean, I didn't really like it a huge amount. I still watched it. But when they killed the son, I thought he was such a good character. And like he...
Which one? The Madison son?
Yeah. Like he was a good character to play off of Madison.
Yeah.
But yeah.
When they're in the and hi, Silent Assassin, by the way. Apple didn't know he was dead, but he's glad.
Oh, sorry. That happened quite early.
It didn't. It was like midway through. Sorry, do you want me to mute so you can cough properly?
No, I think that was it.
Okay. We're talking about... We're being very nerdy because we're in a zombie game and we are talking about the Walking Dead franchise. We're on Fear the Walking Dead now.
Oh, we started running!
I did like that character in general, but I liked the... when they were in the stadium. I liked that period. Felt like it was slowly like turning into something. Yeah, the Telltale games as well. Have you played those?
I played a bit of, I guess, the first one. I don't know if there's more. But it made me motion sick, and I never picked it up again. Yeah, I don't know. The
Isn't
train.
It like, it's just all point and click, and
yeah, there's a it's like fairly early on. There's a bit where you get on a train, and that made me feel really sick, and so I stopped playing it. And I'm sure I would be fine playing it again. It's probably just that day, and I just never picked it up again.
I don't know. You don't. I find it difficult to like. I still don't quite know what your taste in games is yet.
I just play games.
Yeah, but you don't seem to like story games.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't play games for the story, but I will still play like story-based game. I don't know.
You play mostly for the gameplay, and if the story enhances that, then. But like I tried to get you to play Portal. I thought like this is a really good game. It's a good story.
Yeah, I like it. I'm not very good at puzzles.
It's a comedy
game.
game.
The only problem.
And like one of the best comedy games, I'd say.
Yeah.
But then the whole way through that you were playing it, you just ignored all of the story. You didn't stop to listen to anything.
It's a puzzle game. We're gonna do all the puzzles.
Yeah, you didn't look at any of the stuff that was like on the wall.
I did look at all of that. You were doing other stuff while I was playing. I did look at everything.
Oh. You were just entirely focused on solving the puzzles.
Yeah, because that's the game.
Bernie wants us to talk about My Little Pony.
I don't know anything about My Little Pony.
No, yeah.
Oops.
I played a bit of the first episode of The Walking Dead and then never came back to it. And I probably should. Like, it seemed really good. It's set in the comic universe, isn't it? So,
I don't know.
That was more of a question at Apple.
Yeah.
So there's this Walking Dead world beyond, which I didn't know was already a thing. Has it been aired? I'm looking at it now. It's set to premiere October.
Is it still going ahead?
Yeah, I assume that might be a problem.
There's a cat in front of my screen.
One of the spin-offs.
Ow! cat just tried to take a button off of my shirt.
Just chomping.
Yeah. These streams make her out to be quite a bad cat. But she's not. She's
so
good.
bored.
Yeah, she just gets bored in here.
Yes. But she will refuse to not, like, if you put her out there to go do something else, she'll just sit at the door and meow and paw at it.
Yeah.
You just see her paw underneath.
Ow!
Oh,
One of them got me through the fence. Ah!
It's well beyond set. I remember reading something about that it would be set in, was that in the movies? The trilogy of movies that's apparently also happening.
A trilogy?
Yeah, I think that's what I saw, that it would be a trilogy of Rick Grimes movies.
Wow.
But you know how in Fear the Walking Dead especially, there was a bunch of talk about the person that turned up in the helicopter and...
Yeah, like there's been so much talk about the helicopters and stuff in both of them.
Yeah, all that other stuff. The movies were what ties that together. So we're going to focus on all of that. But if the zombies are too noisy, just say. If you can't hear us over it. Because I'm supposed to be in control of the audio and I'm not really doing a good job.
It's Boris's job.
Yeah.
He's just talking.
But I can't remember what the world beyond, like what the setting of that is. I am it's focuses on the first generation to come of age in the apocalypse.
Oh, that's right. You did say something ages ago about a show that was about the kids in the Walking Dead world.
Yeah, but not, I mean, young adults probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, people that never knew the world.
Yeah, didn't know the world before.
Yeah. And I'm interested. Yeah, this isn't even my stream, Bernie.
I don't mind it though. I like the format of you talking and me just playing a game in the background. I thought about that. We had a NiddTuber meeting where you and Anubis and Spidey were sorting out technical issues.
Oh yeah,
and I was just playing Minecraft, and I thought I should be streaming this.
Yeah. Because we were just talking about, well, we weren't like sorting out issues, we were testing.
Yeah, like testing stuff.
All these different things to see what might work.
Yeah.
And in order to test it, we were just watching you play a game.
Yeah.
And it ended up being quite interesting. We were just all being the audience.
I'm so bad at this.
And yeah, this is pretty much how when I did my solo stuff, my solo recordings, it was pretty much like I was doing just menial tasks so that it wouldn't interrupt me from what I was talking about. But I would do other styles as well.
Yeah.
I think I'm fine with the idea of sitting here doing nothing, talking nonsense.
I've discovered I can make things quieter by crouching. I crouch while I do noisy things.
Even I could tell you about that game. You're the expert.
I'm very much not. I haven't found a gun yet.
It's
almost day 7.
Can you just hide on the roof of
I am gonna just hide on the roof. I would have liked a gun so I can get experience, but
I think you should take them on with that stick.
with this bone knife.
I hope that now that my stupid boss, my bad boss, is going home. Oh yeah, have you tried looking in the toilet? Minty used to always find guns.
They don't spawn in toilets anymore. Not much, at least. It's just murky water in toilets. don't remember what he was saying.
I got a boss that my new boss, the one that bought the business, might hear all about that in another series. That big nonsense. Peach is now chewing a tripod. Can you take that out of your mouth, cat? Okay. Just stopped trying to eat some plastic.
But it's her favourite food.
No, she's back at it. Give it here. There we go. No eating that. Yeah, so my new boss, he lives in Sydney, in New South Wales. Like Lyric and I, we live in Queensland. So he has come up. He's bought this new place, and he wants to. Oh, what is that?
It's a wolf. Don't go near the wolf.
Big, like silhouette.
Big dog.
Yeah.
Just gonna run. I'm gonna run. Where's my house? Oh, it's on the other side of the dog.
Isn't it? Oh, it's not that red one. Okay.
No, it's a fully red one. Sorry, I interrupted with my game that I'm streaming.
I think that's the idea. Yeah, you should interrupt. I'll fill all the dead air.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I think it'll be a short stream tomorrow. Not that
Your voice might not make it.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't be talking so much. Yeah, your boss.
Yeah, I can't remember why I'm talking about this, so I'm hoping by the time I get to the end of this sentence I'll remember. But he lives in this other state, and he's come up to assert his dominance. It's been an awful couple of weeks. There's so many stories that it would literally take hours, which is why I think it should be its own series where I go through all of it. It's now turning into just a bunch of lawyers, and it's all getting serious. A lot of bad things are happening, but he is hopefully going home tomorrow, and New South Wales is getting nowhere near as bad as what another state, Victoria, is getting, but they're getting a little bit worse with regard to COVID. And this is probably the most selfish thing that I will ever say. I hope New South Wales gets really bad coronavirus and he gets stuck there. Okay, not really bad, just slightly bad enough. Actually, when everything was locked down, all the states, unlike in America where they can't close borders, here we absolutely can close borders. So the states just locked each other out for quite a while.
And it worked.
Yeah, Queensland's only just opened back up.
Yeah.
Right at a time when everything started picking up again.
Yeah.
But Queensland has had practically nothing so far.
I think, here, we haven't had a case in our town.
Yeah, there's one person from the town but didn't get it.
Yeah, but it's unclear whether she actually came back to the town.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was just from here.
Yeah. So it's really good here, but even when the borders were closed and he was in Sydney and he theoretically shouldn't have been able to get up here, there are a bunch of exemptions that allowed certain people to come through the border for obvious reasons, because it's, the two states do a massive amount of trade, and you don't want to, if you need a doctor, you don't want to lock the doctor out. So there's all all these exemptions to it, and the industry that I'm in is the fuel industry, and there was a slightly vaguely worded exemption because all of this stuff was done very hastily.
Yeah.
A slightly vaguely worded exemption saying that if you were a necessary person in a transport industry, that you were able to get a border pass, and he basically fraudulently claimed all of this stuff. He did not fit any of the categories, but he got on a plane, turned up, and they said, "Do you have a border pass?" And he said, "No." And they said, well, do you want to get one? And he said, how can I get one? Well, you got to be in one of these things. And he said, I'm in that one. And they just let him in. There just wasn't enough. If you wanted to get in, you could get in. And so he ended up coming from... He lived in a hotspot area too, but he lied about that. He said that his address was his business address, not his home address. So that he basically said he lived at his office, so that he wasn't in a hotspot area, and was aided. This was a little story that he proudly told when he got back to the office about how he got through. He was very proud of it. Where
he insists on handshaking everyone.
He insists on handshaking. You have to handshake with him. Because I don't understand why. That's just... Again, he's just showing his dominance.
Oh, he's quick.
And he handshakes every time he walks into the room too. How are you doing? Every time you walk into the room, and he'll extend his hand. And it's not entirely his fault as well. It was also whoever was supposed to be doing the quarantine stuff on the border. He went up to them and he gave them his address, and they said, that's in a hotspot area, you won't be able to come in. And he said, oh well, no, actually my address is over here. And they still signed off on the border pass. They just weren't that invested in it to really make a difference, and it didn't really matter in the end. But I think the point that he came up, and also he came up with cold and flu symptoms, which he insisted were allergies, which they almost certainly were. Like the actual risk here is very low, so that's why no one really,
Yeah, like we don't have masks mandated, or like people in the grocery store.
In Queensland, it's essentially as if nothing.
Yeah,
is
like
wrong.
We have all the stickers telling you, oh, stand this far apart and do all of this stuff, but no one does it, which is annoying because I do it.
Yeah. I think people did it a little bit more.
At the start.
At the very start, when no one knew what was going on.
Everyone's
But now
bored of it now.
Yeah. And maybe if things that are shut down again.
Yeah.
But yeah, that risk is like Victoria is in a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
Everywhere else is fine, but at the moment the rest of the country is basically... Victoria hasn't closed their borders. Everyone else has closed their borders to Victoria. So if you live there, you're stuck there. But they announced this ahead of time. They said, we're going to be closing the borders on Friday.
And so everyone left.
Yeah.
So I was expecting there to be a spike in Queensland, but there hasn't been so far, I don't think. We had a couple of cases, but nothing that...
I think here there's
spike.
A combination of both just general isolation, like Australia in general is isolated.
Yeah.
And then Queensland, again, is a bit isolated in Australia.
Very spread out.
And we have a fairly competent state government when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, ignoring anything else about any of the rest of... Like, that is, up for debate as anything is, but the handling of the virus has been good. They even did, there was quite a lot of pressure on them for a long time to open the borders, and they just said no.
Yeah.
And they just kept saying no, we're not opening the borders, even though no states at that point had any cases really. And they just kept saying no, even though it was bad for them politically. Because people were starting to get a bit antsy about it.
Yeah.
And then Victoria kind of explodes, and everyone's like, well, yeah, we're from Queensland. Our government knew what was doing all along. Yeah.
Oops.
But then they ended up sort of opening them up anyway. But from Victoria, they're kind of just isolating places and saying if you're from those places, you can't come. But I'm hoping that things get just bad enough. Like no one gets badly sick. It's just enough in his one neighborhood so that he doesn't have to come back again. And he
He's
gets
just gonna
stuck
say he's from a different neighborhood.
there. Yeah. Maybe just him.
Maybe just him.
Yeah, just him.
You want him to get the coronavirus.
Yep.
But he will come to work. He will give it to you.
Okay, I've got to make sure that he goes home first. So I've got to make sure tomorrow goes as smoothly as possible, so he actually leaves. Because he's been promising he'll leave for a couple of weeks now.
That's a sign of a good boss, that he has to promise everyone that he's going to leave.
Yeah. Apple says we could devise a plan to go and give it to him.
Well,
that probably, does that mean I've got to get it first, and then?
well, we could catch it. Okay, that was a bad phrase, but like in a jar. I mean, not like
How do you get it in a jar?
I don't know. We go to a hospital that has a patient that's still in the infectious stage.
Yep.
We get them to cough into a jar, and then we put the lid on.
Okay, but we're in like hazmat suits.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got to go up to the front desk and say,
Hello, we'd like to harvest some corona, please.
Where's your nearest COVID? I think Apple's plan is to do that, but to drag some random person that we found, just sort of drag them and infect that person, and then deliver that person to him.
Yeah.
Either that, or I could just go around licking poles. I'll just lick handrails everywhere until I get it, and then I'll start shaking his hand.
Good.
That might be a problem for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, gotta think again. I really hope he goes tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sounds just as bad as selling your own files.
Well, okay, maybe we could sell the coronavirus.
Yeah. I wonder if there is a market, some sort of black market for.
Oh, I really hope not.
Yeah, as Silent Assassin says, almost certainly would catch something else. I wouldn't catch coronavirus.
Yeah.
Just get
And
generic sick.
that'd be your luck as well.
I haven't gotten sick this year. But you've gotten sick now.
Yeah.
But
Spoilers.
Yeah, sorry, that's spoilers. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. our time. What is that? It's going to be late. It's going to be like midnight in the UK.
Yeah.
And then Peach, what did she just
She
throw?
just threw a pen off the desk.
Oh, the cat's throwing pens.
She just bit the desk. She's just trying to chomp anything to see if it's fun.
Yeah. And then in the evening, so 7 p.m. Eastern in the US, that's when Lyric's next stream will be.
Yeah.
And there's
11 hours from now.
There's a secret that will be revealed.
I'm building it up way too much. I should have just done it tonight.
We'll hype it
during this.
Nope, we're gonna hype it up.
It's just because I thought of a fun name.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I'm doing it.
The fun name.
No, it gives it away.
Surprise. That should give you an idea of what the level of surprise will be. It can be given away in one word.
Yeah.
So, but we're gonna keep hyping it up.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be at work, unfortunately.
Yeah. I don't even know what I'm gonna play yet. I might play more of this, but I'm already a bit. I don't know what to do.
So you gotta find what are some new things, some new experimental things.
Well, it's all to do with progression, which means I just have to keep playing.
Just keep grinding.
Yeah, because they've made it grindier.
Oh.
Because you used to get guns like super easily.
Peach is just anything that's on anything at the moment. She's hitting it off, doing the cat thing.
So they've made the progression slower. So you can't find guns until you're at a certain game stage, which I don't even know what the game stages are. But I need a gun.
I think for the stream we'll go until the end of day 7, and then we'll go to bed. It's almost the end of day 7, right?
No, it's the very start of day 7.
Yeah, but how long does the day take?
40 minutes?
Oh, that's too late.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get to the night. Or maybe that's what you could do tomorrow. You can start and survive day 7 or something.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, because I'll do a short one.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I got quite bored today, so...
I just remembered the reason why I brought up my boss at all. The
Oh,
point
right.
of that was to say that if he goes home, then I'm supposed to be able to work from home right now.
Yeah.
But because he's there, he insists on everyone being there all of the time, just in case he might possibly want to ask a question that he could have put in an email.
Yeah.
He's got to walk in all of the time. And he's been told so many times to stop disturbing me. Like, because he sets so many tasks, you got to do all these things, and then never gives you a time to actually do the things.
Yeah.
It's all just meetings where he talks about doing work, but doesn't allow anyone to actually do any work. And so now it's become even more annoying. Instead of him just walking in and, just barging in and starting to talk like he was, he's been told enough times to just let me work that now every time he comes in he does this like nervous like little knock on the wall because my door's open, little knock on the wall, and then he steps into the office and says, "Are you free?" and then doesn't wait for me to finish, and then immediately says, "Sorry for interrupting, but," and then does the thing anyway. So it just makes it longer, and you got to do the whole thing and be polite, like, "Oh no, it's fine, you can interrupt me now." Except at least a dozen times a day, probably more. Not including the fact that I spend half my day in meetings, and a lot of those meetings are just arguments. But sorry, I got sidetracked again.
Yeah.
I just want to complain so badly. The point is that if he goes home, I'll be able to work from home again. I'll be able to do more not working, and hopefully I'll be able to join you in some of these daytime streams.
Yeah. Oh, buried supplies.
Rather than this time, because
this is dangerous work.
only a few people turn up.
You can handle
This is like it's transitioning from graveyard shift into the first shift now. But when we start these streams, everyone's asleep,
encumbered.
so
Yeah.
there's no one ever around. Bernie's just says it must be hard having a job.
Yeah.
I have genuinely contemplated unemployment over this job, though.
Yeah. It's not good.
Oh, it's quite late.
Yeah, it's pretty late. I'm just gonna do this one quick thing. I will...
I've got to put the bins out.
Oh, quick, go put the bins out.
The truck's not coming.
Yeah, I know. But we gotta put them out.
Bin stream.
It comes in the morning though.
Yeah, we've got to put them out tonight, but I don't have to run away now. And...
But if we wait, we might forget.
No, it's on my phone.
Yeah.
I won't forget. Why is it all fuzzy?
Because I drank beer
Oh,
so that I could run far.
so that's what beer does.
Sort of.
Makes
It doesn't
makes
seem
you-
to be working
no,
that well.
No, this is exactly like
It-
real life. It makes you.
I guess it's
makes your vision fuzzy, and then you can.
you can run
forever.
far.
It's not a great effect. That it is
Yeah,
literally just.
Oh, it's just worn off. But yeah,
Yeah.
now I
blur.
can't. Have I got some? Oh yeah, Mega Crush. I run fast.
Mega Crush. Does that have... What's in Mega Crush?
I don't know, it makes me run fast.
The symbol on top looked a little bit suspicious. Do you have a jar, or was that your last jar?
Mega Crush. What do you mean the symbol on top
just
of it?
hold it in your hand so that we can see the...
I think there's a zombie around.
I might have misremembered.
Oh, he's down there. Oh. It's just a
it's
jar.
not. No.
That's what the
symbol
jar
on-
of water
oh,
looks
okay.
like too.
Right. No, when I first saw it, it looked a little bit
Oh, right.
cannabis-y.
Yeah.
I thought that... Is that what that does?
I don't
run
think that
fast.
makes you run real fast.
I guess there's only one way to find out. We'll just try all the things on a stream.
Oh,
one
yeah,
after the
okay.
other.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, this is new. Oh, I don't like this as much.
What is it?
This is a buried treasure thing. And this is the area where the treasure might be. You used to have to just guess.
Yeah.
I like that better. And yes, Apple, we do mean try all the drugs.
Yeah, every drug that we can get. We'll try them one by one. And just report back on what it does.
Yeah.
I'll start with paracetamol.
I guess, yeah, start small.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would pull enough views that
I think it might get demonetized though.
Yeah, I think it might get worse than that. I think we might end up getting some
Getting
sort
closer
of
to the
visitor.
treasure.
Peach, you're so fat. This cat.
She's
Making
not.
the desk creak. She's not actually. She's not overweight.
No.
She's just a blobby cat.
She doesn't have any bones. She's just made of pudding.
The front of her looks like a cat, I think.
Yeah.
And then the back half just sort of goes out. And then there's just a big blob in the back. Is this what we're waiting for? Some treasure?
Yeah. Ah!
Oh, I wasn't tired until I looked at the time.
Oh.
I looked at the time and
Oh,
I
I'm
just
getting
went,
closer to the treasure.
"So
Is the circle getting smaller?
yeah,
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
this is how treasure works in
I
real
guess
life.
so.
Such a realistic game. I guess it's good it's not realistic, because in real life you couldn't punch a tree
No.
until it turned into a stick.
You could break
Inconvenient
branches off, though.
stick. Yeah. Yeah, this is Treasure Royale. You have a decreasing circle. And then look at how this little spade is made. It's just some rope attached to a rock.
Yeah.
It doesn't look particularly well attached.
I don't know how deep the treasure is. Oh, and I've got supplies. The supply train is just... Oh! Oh! Getting closer.
I remember being quite impressed by how the voxels in this game worked when it first came out. It
There it is.
all felt new.
Got all the treasure. And
Oh,
now
is that
there
it?
are zombies.
I didn't even see the treasure.
Oh! I could... There. There it is.
It's just a...
Just a box
You
underground.
haven't even opened it up.
I did open it up.
No, like... I don't know, I was expecting a reveal, but...
And it
you just-
spawned 2 zombies.
You reached a little hand in through
Yeah.
a tiny little gap
Yeah.
with a bit of a fiddle, and that was the treasure. Okay, I think we should stop because I've
Yeah.
I've just turned into tired mode.
Yeah, okay. I'm just going to learn how to make seeds.
go through
And that's it.
a period where I don't really say much because I'm too tired.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
it'll
look
turn.
at you. You look so tired.
But then it'll turn into, I'll start rambling even more nonsense. I'll get
Yeah, we
past
don't need
tired,
that.
And then it'll be like I'm drunk.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
So it's
tune
a good time
in
to end.
in 11 hours. I'll tell you about my week.
Secret.
Yeah. It's only Tuesday. I've got so much to tell. Alright.
Okay.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.